Val Kilmer's dead. I mean, 65, I guess. Abonanima. He had throat cancer and he died of pneumonia. He was undergoing all kinds of treatments that left him pretty feeble for quite some time now. I heard he was bedridden for like years. And he smoked from 8 years old on till I guess they told him you have cancer. Eight. How do you smoke at 8 years old? You can't even look like a tough guy. Smoking will make you look cool, but you have to at least be 15. And then you got to work on your look. You don't want to like, I'm smoking, I'm cool. No, there's a look. The way that you hold the cigarette, you can't hold it like this. It's got to kind of be like that. You go, son of a bitch, like my old man. Jesus Christ. What the f are you doing over there with that? Get it out of here. He spits a little because the tobacco from the no filters. But at 8, you just look silly. That's like silly. It's like you're trying to work a power tool or something. You know, just an adult does that. You just look wacky, like driving. I'm driving the car. Nah, you look stupid. So smoking, I don't know, 8 years old. And he just kept smoking. And smoking is the number one bad thing anyone can do. I think drinking alcohol is second. But smoking, I mean, it f***s up so much of your system. Everything can get f***ed up. Everything and anything in your body can just start turning black and pruning up from smoking cigarettes. Ugh. I don't know how I did it so long, and I couldn't imagine smoking anymore. Couldn't imagine. I know people that have stopped smoking for as long as I have. I stopped over 20 years ago. And they go, still sometimes. Like, no, it's not like sometimes I get a craving to smoke. Sometimes I remember smoking if I get in a certain environment. You sit at a bar, you're having a beer, the ball game's on, and you're just like, yeah, I remember smoking in the bar in a situation just like this. But the thought of it is crazy. Sometimes I have dreams that I'm smoking, and I'm like, what the f am I doing? What am I doing? So smoking bad. Val Kilmer dead, smoking bad. That was my PSA for the day. What else is going on? I guess there's a Naked Gun movie coming out. Again with the reboots. I don't know. At least Frank Drebin is white. Isn't it Qui-Gon? Who's playing Frank Drebin? The Taken guy. Yeah, that guy. The trailer, I mean, I don't know how well the slapstick type of humor will work in 2025. It's been quite some time between Naked Gun movies, Airplane, all these people, they were the same people put those movies out. But the early 80s were a big time for wacky slapstick humor, physical comedy, all those funny lines that Leslie Nielsen would say in Airplane and Naked Gun. Funny. They were funny movies. But, like the music from the 80s, you could still listen to it, but you're under no illusion that it's today's music. And you listen to it with a nostalgic ear. And if a new band put out music that sounded exactly like that, you'd go, what are you doing? That sounds just like Tears for Fears. But you put a movie out that's a reboot. It's got to be the same wacky stuff. Is it going to fly in today's world? Is wacky slapstick comedy something that people find funny these days? People used to find all kinds of things funny. Uncle Milty used to put a dress on his TV show back in the 50s. It's not very funny these days. Um, watch Ronan Martin's Laugh-In. I defy you to laugh at anything going on at their Laugh-In. And back in the late 60s, when that show was on, my bedtime was like 7:30 p.m. I was, 8 years old or what have you. And I couldn't stay up for Laugh-In, but I wanted to because I heard it was so funny and, it was kind of dirty, bawdy, as they said. And my parents would watch it when they weren't belting each other in the face or throwing spaghetti against the wall. And I saw a couple things, and I thought it was hilarious. It was a Laugh-In. They had sit-ins and be-ins in the groovy days. This was a Laugh-In, man. And so a few years back, I noticed it was on Netflix or somewhere, whatever, Hulu. And I go, wow, Laugh-In, let me watch. It was so insanely unfunny. Like if it goes from 0 to 100, 0 wasn't bad enough. They would have to go to the negative numbers, a comedy vacuum, if you will. Just terrible. Not one thing made me laugh. And this was something that was really funny in the late 60s, early 70s. People watched this every week. And I don't know, maybe Naked Gun is like that now. You'll see Liam Neeson, who plays Frank Drebin, you'll see him doing some wackiness and be like, I don't know, it's just not hitting home. And, Leslie Nielsen was a dramatic actor for many years before he got into Airplane, which was kind of his first foray into the comedy genre. And it was a hit because of his dry delivery and his reputation as a straight actor. It was funny to see him in these wacky situations in Airplane and Naked Gun. Liam Neeson, of course, is a serious actor. How good his movies are is debatable, but I don't think you could say he hasn't been in movies that were serious. So I guess they figured that's kind of the same. You got that vibe of the serious guy being wacky, but we're Nice Beaver. If they recycle that one, about a beaver, I predict a lot of fan service with just lines being used. All these lines that were used in. Are they going to do the thing where Lieutenant Drebin gives the shoe shine guy $20 to answer a question? Who's the guy that was in here? His name is Mike. He's dressed all in black. He went into this restaurant about 10 p.m. last night. I never saw him. Whoosh, takes the 20, gives it to the guy. Yeah, I know Mike. Mike Murphy. He's been around. And then he asks Drebin a question. And Drebin won't answer. And then he's got to give the 20 back. It's called slapstick, kids. And I guarantee that one will be used. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. And it's just pandemonium breaking loose. Whatever. But is that type of humor funny in 2025? Many, many years later. What is it, 40 years later? Jesus. So I don't know. Godspeed. Of course, it's Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy. I don't know. We will see. We shall see.